Hello there, guys. Once again, this is Team Rival, and this is a fucking March pickup month. And this month was all about fucking pro gaming. I have 4 stacks of games to go through. There was a lot of great games that came out with this month. I had a little bit of extra cash. I got out of debt, finally. Played the Zelda opening treasure music. But I really don't want to babble on anymore, so a good stack to start off with is the Wii stack. Picked up 2 Wii games. Picked up No More Heroes Desperate Struggle 2. And I beat it. I already beat it. This game was awesome. Much improved from the first. If you have a Wii, this is if you didn't pick this up, you're an idiot. It's a fantastic game. Like I said, they've improved a lot of things. The mini games in this game, so much better than the first. The in-between, because I remember a big problem with the first, was that the in-between between the missions, the actual fights, was boring. But they changed that with 8-bit style mini games. And the fighting's awesome. If you love No More Heroes, I love Suda 51, personally. Killer 7 is one of my favorite games of all time, so No More Heroes 2. I also picked up Fragile Dreams, Farewell Ruins of the Moon. This game has been on my radar for quite some time. I found out about it a while ago. I almost actually imported it. I had my finger over the buy it now button on eBay, but I figured, let's wait on it, and luckily I was rewarded with an English version of this game. The dub sucks. The Japanese you gotta play with the Japanese dubbing. It's awesome. It's a very, very atmospheric game. A lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people will like this sort of game, but for me personally, I'm a big fan of atmosphere in games. That's why I love the Silent Hill series, for one, and I can't think of any else on the top of my head. But this game is all about the atmosphere. The game, if you judge it on the gameplay alone, you will be severely disappointed because the combat is just and he just swings. 3 swings, and that's all of his attacks. But the story is incredible. It's an emotional game. It's a beautiful game. You just gotta appreciate it for what it does right, not what it does wrong. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm hoping to beat it this week. As I said in my previous video, I beat Final Fantasy, so that kind of opened myself from that game. Okay. Alright, Wii games are done. Let us do PlayStation 3 games. Okay? So, we will start off with Yakuza 3. Picked this up the day it came out. It's fantastic. I don't know, I didn't really speak about it, but I am doing a Let's Play on it in the future. I'm still planning it out. Still got to do Fatal Frame. It's been a tough week because I've been working. I work on the weekends, and I'm dead when I get home, and when I have school during the week. So, I'm trying to find time to record Fatal Frame, and then this game will happen. Everything about the Yakuza series is that it improves from one game to the next. The first one, the combat was clunky, so they improved that in the second. And then they improved it more in the third. So these games have a lot of replayability. If you have a PlayStation 3, there really is no reason why you shouldn't pick this up. Or pick up the first 2 for that matter. Just play them all. The story is incredible. There is not a character that I enjoy. I'm never like in Final Fantasy, for example. It's hard to keep up bringing Final Fantasy. Every time, Lightning would say something, or, not Lightning, Vanille or Hope would say something, I'd be like, oh my god, shut up. But every character in this game does not bother me. It's an excellently written story. Yakuza 3 is a fantastic game. Okay? You guys know my thoughts on Final Fantasy. Pick this up. Beat it. Adios. I also picked up God of War 3. I beat that as well. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but I did enjoy this game a lot. But if Sony were to hypothetically make a 4th one, it's kind of getting a little stale. By the end of the game, I was like, alright, I think I've had enough. But it was fun for the ride. It should remain a trilogy. Sony I don't think, wants it to be a trilogy because it's a cash cow for them. But God of War 3, awesome game. And then also, as I mentioned, I picked up Hokuto Muso. I'll give my 2 cents on this game. Awesome. Even if you're not a fan of the series, it's so much better than a Dynasty Warriors game. It plays virtually nothing like a Dynasty Warriors game. It's intense. It's awesome. I'm loving my playthrough of this game. I might do a review on this. Who knows? We'll see down the line once I have time. Okay, so let us go into Xbox 360 games. Oh, and I didn't even mention, this is in the wrong stack, but I did get the soundtrack with Fragile Dreams. I pre-ordered it, so I got the soundtrack in the mail. And then I got Deadly Premonition, $20. I've said before that I'm a big fan of survival horror. Heard a lot of good things about this. For a budget title, I heard that it wasn't that bad, so I'm gonna play through this. It's still sealed. I just kind of keeping it on the back burner for now, but I'll play through this, and if it's good, I will make a video about it. If it's really bad, because I heard that this was a waste of money, but I also heard it was a great experience that should not be talked down upon. Okay, and then the next game I picked up was Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. This game, I've been playing through Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2 is still sealed. It had not been Mass Effect 1 yet, just been kind of slowly working my way through. I'm enjoying it so far. It does have its problems, the loading times, the frame rate drops, the cover system is garbage, the menus are kind of cumbersome to go through, but I really enjoy the sci-fi feel of it. The atmosphere is great, the lighting is spectacular, the story is intense. It's a sci-fi game through and through. So Mass Effect, if you don't have it yet, pick it up. And then also, I got Assassin's Creed 2. This game, believe it or not, is infinitely better than the first. The first got boring. I thought it was very repetitive. It was a mediocre game at best. This changed everything. They really listened to the complaints and made this much better than the first. I'm loving this game right now. It's fun. There's a lot to do. There's different things to do. And I really have very little to complain about. It's 30 hours, too, which you wouldn't think a game like this would be 30 hours, but I'm seeing you could put 30 to 50 hours in this if you want to go 100%. But, Assassin's Creed 2. Alright, now we have a huge ass stack of PS2 games. We will start and just kind of run through these a little quickly. I picked up Capcom Fighting Evolution, had not picked this up. Picked it up, it was $6. Very disappointed with it, I must say. The character selection sucks. It's not a very well balanced fighter. For example, they have characters from, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 2, it says on the back, Street Fighter Alpha, Darkstalkers, and Red Earth. The characters from Street Fighter Alpha and Street Fighter 2, they can't do the tap dash, where you double tap and you dash forward, but the characters from 3 can, and the characters from Darkstalkers and Red Earth can. So, where do you get off with that? I'm just not feeling this, so that's that. Picked up Time Crisis Zone. Have not played through this, but I'm a huge fan of light gun shooters. I love the Time Crisis series. So I'm just looking, because I can't play it on my HD TV because the gun con doesn't work. I have Time Crisis 1 through 4, and I just picked this up, added to the collection, play through it a few times. I just gotta bring my TV down, go downstairs with my PlayStation 2. I haven't thought of doing that just yet.